My name is Sean and we've got Paul from Why Suffer Silence in Fraserburgh. How could people get involved?
People interested in getting involved with our charity, they can come in on different levels supporting the charity. They don't have to be in the front line and do support. They can come in and do supporting on awareness days or fundraising events and that. They can come through on our telephone system, telephone lines. You can contact us through there. They can contact us through our info one at Why Suffer Silence. You can come through our website, or you can come through the Facebook page to contact us.
Any advice for people who suffer from mental health issues?
We wouldn't really give advice to the charity in the rural. What we're here to support people that need support, emotional listening support. But some people come into the charity looking for support that need more serious support. We could signpost that to particular people that come in if they need that.
Any fundraising events happening soon?
Wow, that's a tricky one. Well, we're kind of just coming out of this lockdown just now, so we've got to change a lot of supporting we've been doing over the last 4 or 5 months. Fundraising, we're always fundraising, but at the moment is we've got co-op funds coming in at the moment. We're doing fundraising for co-op. We would be looking at that probably at the end of the year, maybe next year into the fundraising. Yeah.
How do you see Why Suffer in Silence in a couple of years?
Wow, that's an interesting one as well. We've been running now, the organisation's been around 5 years now, into our 5th year. As a chair of the charity, I have felt that the charity has been held back through a lot of reasons why it's not progressed to what we wanted to, for the full potential of the charity to go to. What we're looking to do is set up another area of support outside of Fraserburgh. And the trustees had a meeting and we decided that the best way forward, because we feel we're not being supported by the local authorities, that we're going to move to the city and we're going to open a place up in the city. We're going to still keep this here in Fraserburgh, but we will be opening a centre within Aberdeen City, and that will become our main base of operation, and this then will be a satellite too. So it's not that the locals and that will lose this service. It's not going to happen. This charity has started here, it'll stay here, but for reasons for the best of the charity to get what we want the charity to do, we believe that the city would support us a lot more than the Shire has over the last 6 years. It's been disappointing that we've been really let down by the local councillors and Aberdeen Council in supporting this charity over the length of time we've been here. It's had a real negative impact on the charity, even though we've gone a long way. We could have gone a lot further with the charity than we have done. So what we're looking at now is, especially with the teams that we're bringing in at the end of the year, that focal point for our main body of the charity will now be Aberdeen. It's going to be Aberdeen City, so we can kind of take out the Shire and the local councils out of the loop. We're trying to sort of work around that. Trying to work around that the best way we can, but there's a lot of personal issues coming against it. It's not just myself. This is a whole trustee board has decided this, that we're to let the community know that why we're moving from Fraserburgh to Aberdeen City, when we built this charity here for the community of Fraserburgh. It's been supported by the community of Fraserburgh to get to where we are. It's the reason that we're moving is the fact is that we believe that for the charity to go where it has to go for its full potential, it won't get that by having a main base in Fraserburgh. because we're not being supported by local councillors and we're not being supported by Aberdeenshire Council. So the charity said that, you know what, we will move. We put a new system in now, place for the telephone now, so it means that a lot of our training is done online.
Yeah.
We can train online, and it also means a lot of our volunteers can support from home base.
Yeah.
Don't have to go into the centre.
That's
So we can actually, we can have our main base anywhere in Scotland. It wouldn't matter. But we're choosing now, you know, we still want to keep it into the north east. So at the moment is we're going to take it to the city and have our main base there to be more centralised.
Yeah.
You know, I put this to the charity a couple of weeks ago. When we made that, we put it to the vote, to the table to make a decision on how to go forward for the best of the charity. And, you know, we said, well, it came up that centralising the charity to Aberdeen City, we could hit all the Shire, because at the moment we wouldn't really get the North Shire, which is Stonehaven down that side. Where being based in Aberdeen City, we can get the whole Shire there. Wow. So we'll actually come under a different council and a bigger set of councillors within Aberdeen City to work with. You know, we're hoping that we're building up a good relationship, you know, with mental health in Aberdeen and all that. So we've had a lot more support from the city, believe it or not, and from the Central Belt than we have from our own doorstep. And this is not, I'm not talking about the community here. The community has supported this charity since we started. You know, we've got a really good relationship with the charity, with the local community and the trust. You know, we won't turn our backs on them. We're not going to turn our backs on them. But what we're going to be doing is turning our backs on the local councillors and the local authority in Aberdeenshire, not Aberdeen City. We can start working with Aberdeen City.
What is the best coping meditation when someone is feeling down?
What is the best coping mechanism?
Coping meditation.
If someone's feeling down?
Yeah.
Coping mechanism, well, I mean, could you really give people a coping mechanism? What I would say about that was that if we noticing a change in our well-being, and a lot of people may be feeling that just now with the lockdown and how things have been over the last 5 months, if you notice that there is a downside to how they're feeling and they're not having very good days and stuff like that, first sign of that is recognising that. And if you recognise that, you know, you're not feeling good in yourself, the first steps would be to seek out a bit of support. Well, that could be from a family member, you know, a brother or sister, an aunt and uncle, you know, a grandparent or a friend or relation, you know. Or it could be from your doctor or somebody else, professional body, you know, to actually be able to have a talk, you know, or the charity, you know, there's a lot of different charities about, to see how you're feeling. So I would encourage anybody to reach out if they're not feeling right, you know.
Sounds good so far. So if anyone wants to become volunteers, could they do it through the website Why Suffer in Silence? Or?
Yeah, the website, you'll probably find the website's coming down shortly because we're moving it and revamping it. It's been up there a couple of years now, and we've decided that we're going to be changing it about a bit and be more focalised because we've got teens coming in. So the website, you know, the email address will still come through, so you will get it back still on info1@whysufferinsilence.org.uk, or you've got the telephone numbers there. We've got a free phone number coming in now, we're just waiting for that to get set up.
That's a good idea.
And that's going to be coming in for teens as well, you know, for that side of it.
So are you now thinking of walking the streets like what other charities would do in Aberdeen, you know what I mean, and handing out leaflets? Yeah,
we've got a lot. We've built up some decent funds in our account now, and we've got a lot of planning that we're doing ahead, but at the moment, you know, with the lockdown things, we've had to change a lot of our support just now. You know, we put a new system in now, so we're doing a lot of FaceTime support. We've got group support coming on, you know, telephone support. So it's actually, we've actually seen a real positive out of that, even though it's been a negative with the lockdown. We've seen a real positive. The fact is that, you know, there is a big stigma about coming and getting support. and it's given people an opportunity to get supported from home.
It isn't.
So they don't have to come out to the house,
Yeah.
they can actually take a FaceTime.
Wow.
They can come on the telephone support, then if they want, they can do the FaceTime
Yeah.
support.
So if people wanted that online, is there a certain number they phone or?
Yeah, there's the same numbers there, LinkedIn,
Yes.
you know, it's the
So
same
it's on
numbers,
the
same
website
we've
of
kept the same
WhatsApp.
numbers, yeah.
Yeah,
We've kept the same numbers. Well, sport lines are just the same numbers, yeah.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And each volunteer now, all volunteers have handsets, you know, so everyone, all volunteers have got mobile
Yeah.
phones now.
Sounds like a good idea. So
Yeah.
if anyone's interested in becoming a volunteer, email info@y.
Yeah, email, the easiest way of getting us is through the Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook's the most active
website.
thing on us. It's just a PM, the Facebook page. We're going to be doing training shortly. We are doing a big recruitment shortly, so we'll be doing it this year. So if anybody's interested in doing that, you know, we're looking for specialised people as well. For a
Yeah.
new supporting role, you know, if you're a teacher or a social worker, anything like that, you're very interested in younger people. As the teens now, we're bringing out, we're actually brought our age down now to 30, from 16 to 30.
Yeah.
So we've got a specialised now, 13 to 16, which is a specialised group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good so far, doesn't Mark?
I would.
Yeah,
No, I think I haven't said it.
sounds perfect. So could people reach out any time to use it?
Yeah. You know, they come through now, so what happens now with the telephone support, it goes directly to the mobile. You know, it'll get pushed through his main and then it'll be directed to the
Yeah.
mobile. So really, you know,
It's a
we're
mobile.
almost 24/7 really, just about.
Wow. Sounds good.
That's what me and Sean were talking about, asking if it was open 24/7.
Yeah, well, it kind of is, because we kind of picked up, would you believe it, you know, this charity kind of does, it kind of supports from you just having a bad day, too many, you need somebody to speak to, or you feel like you feel like bouncing that, and you need somebody just to speak to, or it goes right to the end of the spectrum where you're really in a dire strait where you're at the edge of taking your life, and everything in between there. Now we picked up a call at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was from East Kilbride,
Wow.
and it was a suicide, an active suicide. Quite lucky that the ambulance was called and we managed to get medical assistance to the person. But it shows you, you know, even though we're a local charity, someone else is in there.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
we've had funding from the Central Belt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Glasgow has
yeah.
funded us. You know, we've had somebody put a donation in from Edinburgh. So you see people that are actually seeing the service throughout. But we are a local charity. You know,
Yeah.
we don't want to try and
Yeah.
too big, you know,
Yeah.
when you start turning around and you start
Yeah.
losing, it's like a painter, you know, he
Yeah.
says he's doing all his private
Yeah.
work, and all of a sudden he takes on commercial work, and then he forgets about all his private work. We have to look at the locals first. That's what it is, it's a local charity. Even though we're moving the head office to Aberdeen City,
Yeah.
we're going to be centralised still, reaching out the Shire. This place is going to stay here, it's not going.
Yeah.
This is going to be staying. It just means that we don't have to have this prejudice
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Aberdeenshire Council and the local anti-councillors, you know.
Yeah. So could people donate through the website or?
Yeah, you know, if you contact him, if people want to make a donation, we'll contact him, we'll give you account numbers and stuff like that, we can pass that to you.
Because a lot of people watch the video, you know, on YouTube. Last video we had was over, you remember, 132 views on your Why Suffer in Silence.
How many?
132.
That's pretty good.
And we're getting bigger and bigger views every time, and people love to make donations. So if anyone wants to donate, email.
Yeah, email info1@wisefreesilence.org.uk. We're out there looking for a sponsor for teens. If anybody's interested in doing that, this is going to be a unique service. It's going to be the only one in Scotland that's going to actually do
Yeah.
face-to-face emotional listening support for under 16s.
So anyone in Scotland or anywhere.
anybody in Scotland, absolutely, yeah.
So a lot of people watch from Scotland,
Absolutely.
all
There's even FaceTime now, so FaceTime can be anywhere. You know,
Wow.
you can actually get supported from home base.
yeah, it's,
You know, so you don't actually have to come in to get face to face.
yeah,
You know.
it's a good idea for getting. So guys, if you're joining so far, leave a like, share it out to anyone, because a lot of my friends, and so me and Mark got a postcard, from Walks with Them, and she lives in Wales, and so see how you're saying, if anyone wants to be a volunteer, could it be anywhere?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So email guys, if you want to be a volunteer, email at ysuffer.info at
It's like info.ysufferingsilence.org.uk. It's the letter Y, not W-H.
yeah.
The letter Y. You know, you can check out our Facebook page and hit
Have
a
you got
like to the
any
Facebook page.
flyers? Have you got any flyers or?
Yeah, we're doing all the printing at the moment. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of stuff out. We're in the process of doing all that just now. Yeah.
There's a lot of people watch it in Denmark.
You've got about over 1,500
1.5
subscribers.
reasons. Abdi watches it and people watch from different areas. A lot of people watch from USA
Oh,
and so a lot of people commented on the last video we did. They loved the video. A lot of people watch it and they love it, do they?
yeah.
So are you working with academies or anything?
Yeah, we actually last year we actually got nominated as the best. Well, we did joint the locals did. The young people voted as the best charity out of the charities,
Wow.
you know, so it's really good. And we got funding out of them as well. So and it wasn't just about the funding side of it, it was the fact is there was an acknowledgement from young people that they recognised the charity and support that we were offering, which was fantastic, you know.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. So
We had a great relationship with Childline,
Child,
yeah, in Aberdeen, you know. Leanne, you know, a great manager up at Aberdeen, Leanne, Childline, yeah.
So have you ever worked with Charlotte Space or are you?
No, Charlotte Space has just started up the long, so it's probably they're just going up to the new year, first year.
First
Yeah, which is great, you know, it's absolutely great. Yeah, it'd be good to know any support that's out there, any charity that's offering support is worth its weight in gold, you know. You can't get enough of it. You know, you couldn't, because there's so many people. I think we did Google search on and a check on how many people were seeking emotional listening support. And it come down to 8,600 people a month were seeking it, Googling it, looking for support. There's a lot of people out there who need support, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and it's getting worse now, just now with the lockdown and that. So there's going to be a big peak, you know, people are going to be finding that, you know, they're going to start struggling financially and stuff like that, you know, as well as a lot, you know, being locked down, people are going to be losing their jobs. So mental well-being is going to be in a big way, you know, in the limelight just now, in the foreseeable future, you know.
And the website right behind Mark on the window, why suffer?
No, it's that.
Okay,
So,
yeah.